Good morning. Today I'm getting on with some more work, some more drawings and maybe a bit of painting along the way. So let's get to it. So I've been using these Jelly Roll ink pens. I think there's a Moonlight ones now. I've looked it up online. But I've been using the white to draw this image of this like demon head, and then just filling in all the areas here and there, and just having fun really. It's a different way of drawing really, drawing some ideas and just filling in the gaps of this drawing. Just drawing spots and squiggles and other stuff. Yeah, I mean, the general outline I drew with a white pen, which isn't a Moonlight one, it's just a standard white Jelly Roll ink pen. Just to add the whites for the highlights of the teeth, and then the black, just leave that for the shadow. Might have to do a bit more black just to, balance it back, or bring it back, or something like that. But yeah, the sketch is done as far as I'm concerned for now. So I definitely want to get more of these pens. They're quite good. They're quite solid against the black background. I haven't really drawn them on white paper, but I can imagine if I did something like a watercolour or something and then added these on top, they'd go quite well, with it, especially the white as well, for more highlights and things like that. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that drawing. Weird dripping eyes. It's almost like a weird graffiti type style. I don't know, I can't explain it, but yeah, it's fun to draw. So I'll probably do once I get some more of these, I'm going to do a video drawing with them or using them a bit more and see what I can come up with. Just trying to add some more details to this. I've added some small light hatching over there. Tried to add a bit of white here and there just to separate these drips and thicken the lines as well on the arms. I just got to do the legs. Just try and thicken up slightly. Just helps separate it from, the background. And just do the same on the other leg. This bit really needs separating because it's sort of blending in with all the mud. So just try and separate it from that. Some like vertical lines, well, almost vertical, diagonal, but it just helps separate them from that. Just a thicker line under there. for any more areas where I can just add thicker lines. Maybe on the bottoms of these fingers. I'm sort of running out of things to add to this now, but there's definitely more detail and stuff we can add to it. And I'll scan it into the computer, and then I could probably colour it at a later time. What I really want to do is get good at digital colouring and things like that, and then I can start really making my artwork look real good, really detailed and professional. I mean, don't look too bad now, but you know, mainly like drawings and stuff. But I was thinking about mainly the colouring, trying to make it look more professional. But that's another learning curve that I need to get over. But I probably will do at some point. Got a standard Photoshop program. It's called Photoshop Elements 9, I think, or 10, something like that. It's fairly standard, but I'll probably just have a go at using it a bit more. I haven't used it a bit more than I should have done, really, but because I've mainly been drawing all these commissions and artwork for YouTube. But yeah, I'll try and carry on with this a little bit more, but I'm not sure what else I can add to it, really. Don't really want to add a background, really, because it'll just take away from the figure. But yeah, done a few little more details on this. I've added quite a lot of drips, and I took out the larger drips. I don't know if you saw from last time. I'm just adding some slight shadow on these tentacles now. I've got to do a bit more on this one, and yeah, I like the way this one's looking. Finally just going to ink this horn, because it's been bugging me for quite some time. Cracks here and there. And it's usually quite normal for me to spend quite a bit of time on some of these illustrations. It's something that I'm not really used to, finishing some artwork, but it can be a challenge to do that, because I've been so used to just drawing quick concepts and stuff, and when I finally finish a drawing, it's just nice to do that. So yeah, I'm still unsure where I'm going to extend the background slightly. I probably will, just to I don't know, cover certain bits and we'll just see how it goes. Not too sure. It's an ongoing process. I've also got to deliver this Chucky commission. I've done a bit more of the hair, but I really need to ink the rest of it, to sort this hand out, and the other hand. So I've got like until the end of this week, so I've got a bit of time just to alter things and see how we go. Oh, it's gone blurry. Oh, there we go. Focus back again. Yeah, but good job. This is just black and white illustration work, really. So I can just work on the the dark values and then the highlights, and work on that bit of writing there, and the design of the sort of like doll costume. But it's got like stripes and stuff, and like blue denim like dungaree things. So yeah, but then there's no colour in it, so I'm just saying blue for no reason. Yeah, I like the way the head looks, so I've got to match that and draw the knife and everything. Yeah, I just got to plan it all out. It won't take long. So one of the earlier books that I got when I was a kid, I think I was only about 7 or 8 when I got this one, so that's about 30 years ago. I was in primary school, and this simple book from Usborne, How to Draw Monsters and Other Creatures, I think this is what sort of made me take a look at drawing and different things, and really good sort of ideas and tips and stuff, that sort of stuck with me over the years. You got different ideas of drawing stuff and doing like fingerprint monsters and things like that. Just fun. Like I said, a kid's book, but drawing dinosaurs, things like that. That's what I want to do. I want to draw some dinosaurs. I've got a few dinosaur type books as reference and things, so I'll probably be doing that in the future. Different just ideas of laying charcoal down as a ghost, chalk. It really is a good book. I mean, now looking back at it, it's sort of dated, but it's still good for kids to learn to draw and things like that. So like you learn like mixed media and things like that in this book. It's not like all just how to draw with pencils or something. It's an inspiration. I think this is what sort of drove me to just stick with a monsters theme and horror stuff, and just have a go, really. Dragon drawn with chalk, things like that. I'm glad I kept this book. Drawing giants and trolls, witches, skeletons, mythical creatures. Just gives you ideas, really. And as a kid growing up, I used to look through this book often, just take ideas from it and try and draw something. Showed you like a little transformation there, wolf. Just fun stuff. Mechanical monsters, a couple of techniques and that showed you right at the end, wax crayons and things like that. That was quite useful. A few inking techniques there. It really was one of the first books I got, and quite useful to me, so yeah, I kept it. I just thought I'd show you that. This is just a little preview of a future Warm-Up Wednesdays sketch that I did. I just thought I'd just add a few minor details to it now. zoomed in because you couldn't really see the details. Sometimes it can be useful going back to these sketches and adding more details, because then you can sort of make more of an idea of how you want to develop, you know, the drawing, or if you want to redraw it. Sometimes a good idea to redraw drawings sometimes, particularly if you haven't drawn the idea very good. And there's a few of these warm-up sketches which I wasn't initially happy with, and that was that demon tentacle one, and there was this skull one with some kind of tentacle coming out of its tongue. I can't remember what I called it now. War skull or something. Yeah, I wasn't really happy with them, but that's what you do. You just develop these ideas. You don't just do one sketch of stuff and just give up and move on to the next. You maybe like want to develop, you know, them pieces of artwork. At least that's what I do anyway. Just draw little eyes in there. So just try and flesh out some of the intestines and stuff, and maybe add extra thin drips. So today it is Easter Monday, so I'm sort of behind with these vlogs, but that's as usual with holidays, and especially over a weekend. But this is part of Sunday's vlog anyway, so once I've finished with this, this will be the end of Sunday's vlog. When I say it's Easter Monday, it is early in the morning. That's why I've got this daylight on. So it's not unusual for me to work through the night or through the early hours of the morning, especially if I need to draw or think up some ideas. So otherwise I can't really get to sleep otherwise if I don't get them ideas down on paper. So yeah, you'll see the drawing video of this, not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday after that. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave this vlog for now, and I'll work on today's vlog for tomorrow, if that makes sense. Cheers now, thanks for watching.